So let's check this out. He's going to talk about how the story of giants appeared in different societies and cultures through the years. So let's check it out.
But now let's jump to the post-flood giants. We're going to look at Egypt, Greece, and Babylon, just like we did in part 2. And we're going to see evidence of, from their recorded history that we still haven't, through archaeology and anthropology, we can see that they all had records of giants. You can see on screen here, this is Egyptian giants putting up, either just standing next to it for scale and size, or helping actually erect these obelisk monuments you see all over Egypt, which are the size of a 4-story building. In Greece, they had tons of stories of giants and chimeras and mixed animals that were all, mixed together. They had the what was it, the centaur, the minotaur. They had the chimeron, which was like half man, half horse, as well as a centaur. And I mean, and they had these great stories in their history. Now today we call it mythology, but back then they thought they were telling their history. They didn't call it mythology back then. They were talking about these quote unquote gods that ruled their area, and they had these great feats of strength and could do these amazing things, could take on, these strange creatures that they talked about that were like hybrids of various creatures put together. You have in one of their artwork here a large man wrestling another, what we call an aerial. That's a kind of a chimera creation. He's part lion, part man. And then we've got in Babylon, you've got ancient hieroglyphs from ancient Sumeria and Chaldea of huge rulers talking to, the servants that come up to him. And guys, a lot of, the modern day scholars, or the modern day people in academia, they'll try to tell you, oh, well, see that, you're not understanding history like that. That's just, they were just drawing the rulers sitting on the throne. They were just drawing them bigger to show importance. But guys, no, it's everywhere. It's all over the place in their literature. They have various heights of different people. There's super tall giants, there's medium giants, there's small regular people. These people knew how to draw scale specifically. And we have record of the giants from multiple manuscripts in history, not just hieroglyphs.
Hey, real quick, if I can interject something real quick. I noticed a comment from Tracy Jones about the unclean spirits were able to enter the post-flood giants' bodies.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And I would say that could have been the very reason for the creation of the hybrids. That they knew that when a Nephilim passed, their spirit would be roaming, so we create these bodies for them to inhabit. And I also wanted to touch on the Greece portion, because when you were talking about genealogies, as we begin to look through the genealogy, we see that almost all of the Nephilim or the giants go back through Ham's line. We'll find someone by the name of Caftor, who founded the island of Crete, which just happens to be the birthplace of what we call Greek mythology. And I think that's a super interesting little factoid there.